Hello everyone, myself Abhishek Yadav. I am your science tutor. Today I am going to discuss about reproduction. Reproduction is a process in which there is a formation of new organism occurs from the pre-existing one. Just like you are produced from your parents, it is a kind of reproduction. Similarly, dogs give birth to their young ones, that is also a reproduction. Reproduction, it is a process that are divided into two types. One is asexual reproduction, another one is a sexual reproduction. These are the two types of reproduction. In asexual reproduction in which there is no any involvement of gamete, no gametes are required in asexual reproduction. But when we talk about sexual reproduction, there is a requirement of the gametes. Because in asexual reproduction, formation of new organism occurs without the help of gametes. In sexual reproduction, formation of new organism occurs with the help of gametes. Asexual reproduction, it is going to be a uniparental reproduction because there is involvement of only a single parent. But when we talk about sexual reproduction, it is going to be a biparental because there is a requirement of two parents. One is going to be a male, another one is going to be a female. So as there is a male and female, gametes will also be two. One is a male gamete, another one will be the female gamete. Male gamete we call it as a sperm, and female gamete we call it as the ovum. These are the gametes that is required. In asexual reproduction, it is going to be a very fast process, but sexual reproduction is going to be a slow process. In asexual reproduction, there is no variation. Why? No variation because here only a single parent is involved and offsprings are going to be a clone of their parent, that is exactly same as their parents. But in sexual reproduction, variation can be seen. Variation due to the genetic recombination. Why genetic recombination? Because here two parents are involved, their genes are going to get mixed, and that is variation is going to occur. Hence we are also going to differ the character from our parents. That is a variation. Offsprings are going to be different from their parents. Variation can be seen in the sexual reproduction. Now there are various types of sexual reproduction. Let's learn about few of them. Just like budding. Budding, it occurs in case of hydra. In budding, there is an outgrowth occurs. There are the special type of the cells that is going to give rise to a small bud due to the repeated cell division. As a result, that bud takes nutrition from their parent and grows as a new hydra. That parent hydra from the parent hydra takes the nutrition and then gets separated. That is a budding. Next one is a fission. Fission, word to word in the nothing but breaking. So in fission there are two types. One is going to be the binary fission, another one going to be a multiple fission. In binary fission, the name itself suggests binary, it means two. From single organism, it is going to form the two new individuals. That is a binary fission. But when we talk about multiple fission, multiple is going to say from a single cell there are multiple organisms are formed. Example, we can take about amoeba. During favorable condition, it will undergo the process of binary fission, but unfavorable condition, it is going to undergo the multiple fission because they are going to form a cyst around itself, that is a protective covering, and in that it is going to divide and redivide its nucleus and forms the multiple nucleus. During favorable condition, cyst breaks open and these amoebules are released out of the cyst. As a result, from a single amoeba, there are number of amoebules are released. That is a multiple fission in case of amoeba. Next, we can take the example of fragmentation. As the word suggests, fragmentation in the sense, here the organism breaks its body parts. Just like Spirogyra. In case of Spirogyra, it occurs during the favorable condition in which they are going to break their body and forms a multiple fragment, and each fragment will start to live independent life. That is fragmentation. Similarly, budding, fission, fragmentation, these are the types of asexual reproduction in case of animals. When we talk about in case of plants, there is also one kind of asexual reproduction that we call it as a vegetative propagation. What happens in vegetative propagation? Here, the plants are get propagated with the help of their vegetative parts. So what are the vegetative parts? Simple, that are just like your root, stem and leaves. You know that there is a root, Just you can take an example of osema. If there is a root, it can develop into the new plant. Stem, when we talk about the rose, you know, from the stem of the rose also you can get a new plant. Sugarcane also, we can propagate a sugarcane just with the help of their stem. Leaves, biophyllum is the best example to understand related to the vegetative propagation, because here from the leaves, just like this leaves, it from the notches, from it get birds and it get detached, starts to live independent life. That is a vegetative propagation in case of plants. When we talk about sexual reproduction, there is a two important phenomenon.